Greetings, blessed love, the mighty royal welcome to my channel. This is I am Life and Light Productions. And Just Sparks, I am your host. Today, we just a reason with the item, share some love, some joy, you know, some of what is in I with the eyes them, giving thanks to life and all good things, glorifying the mighty word, our word, glorifying our word, I word, which I am, you know, for it is the power, the hand that bringeth all things to I, and I, and I, and I. So we do give thanks for such good things, I pray each and every eye is up full and bright and living in the light of the mind. Yes, living in your human imagination. Yeah, your world of perfection, where all things are possible to you. We give thanks for such things also. Yeah, man. Spreading the love and joy to each and every eye. We give thanks, man. Give thanks for each and every eye that join in with I, and whole a reasoning, whole a sup, Yeah, man. The one to other, the heart order, the heartbeat. So we give thanks for such things. Yes, I. Just coming forward, with a word concerning the word. Yes, I. Yeah, a word concerning the word. For it is written, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And we come to the realization that the Lord is I am, right? And I am is the word. Yes, right? So the word is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yes, right? So once we have the word within us, the spirit, the life, the energy, yeah, we shall not want of anything, any good thing. For our very word is what shall bring it to us. You see it? So I wanted to reason on that today, on the importance of our word and how we stand behind our word. You see, like how they say, you must have a personal relationship with God, with your Father in heaven. Have a personal relationship with Him. Seek the Lord. Seek your Father in heaven. You're speaking about your word. You must have a personal relationship with your very word that you speak out of your mouth. You must trust in it, glorify it, praise it, and worship it. Yes, right? For your word is your life. Yes, right? That word that you're speaking is your energy force coming forth from your place of power, your place of absolute authority and absolute power and absolute dominion, the world within, in your mind space. Yes, right? And that word is the same as you. It represents you. Yes, right? It goes out for you and it provides everything for you. Yes, right? So the importance of keeping the right words in your lips, the right thoughts in your mind is of great importance. It is the very essence of creation, where all things come from. Yes, right? So this is what we must keep in mind when we're dealing with our words, our speech, and remember, there are many out there who just look for glory in the eyes of men, that when they do a thing, they want to be glorified for the thing that they did, but life don't work like that. It's the little things them that we do The things them that are in secret is what matters most. You see? The little times when you can give a smile and you rather give a frown is what counts. Where you can say a peaceful word, but because of self-pride, you say something that is with anger, that is vengeful, that is violent. You know, all these little things, even just a thought, just your thought passing someone and they tap you, you know, for whatever reason you might think they tap you. But the thought that comes behind that, you know, is it one of fruitfulness or one of destruction? It's these little things them that counts. It's right? These little things them is what rises our consciousness. It's right? How we treat our children. You know? The mercy that we show to them, to each other. The forgiveness. The kindness. You know? All these things are what really matters in life. Because remember this say, you know, when you do good to yourself, men will praise you. You know? So anyone out there that is doing good to the self get praised by man. Yes, right. But for true praise, yes, right, you have to be doing good inside. Yes, right? Many is caught up on the outside good so that they could get praise and all these things. But their insides is not good. They're not at peace. You know, they're very warsome, very troublesome within. Yes, right. So our word, as they say, our word is our wand. In the beginning was our word, and our word was with us. For our word is us. Yes, the same that was in the beginning with us. All things were made by our word, and without our word, nothing were made that was made. In our word is life, and that life is the light that is within man, that shineth in the darkness of man. Yes, right. The light, the word, came to his own, but his own comprehended it not. So the very word that you speak, goeth forth and cometh back and present itself to you. And many of I and I is not understanding this. You see it? But to as many that understand it, shall be given the power to become sons of the Most High. You see? Lights of the lights. You see? So our word is very important. Life and death lies in the power of the tongue, in the power of the spoken word. Life and death belongs. You see? That's why they say, it's not what goeth into you that defileth you. For what goeth into you, it enters into your body. You see? And your body is designed in such a way that it cleans what goes in. It goes into the mouth and down into the belly and then out through the draft, purging all meat. You see it? But many of I and I is caught up in the outer world of effects, seeing the effects as causes. You see it? That the things them that you see is what is causing the problems within you. But it's not so. The outer world is a world of effects. You see it? It's the causes coming from the inner world. You see it? The inner world of thought, where all disease, all destruction, all purity and all impurity comes from. For it generates from your heart, your place of absolute power and absolute authority. You see it? So it's about your word, about having that personal relationship with the very thing that you speak out of your mouth. How much do you trust in your own word? How much do you speak unadvisedly? How much do you speak out of content? How much do you speak in anger, in disgust, in resentment, in trouble, in lack, in limitations, in sorrow, in disappointments? How much are we trusting in those words over the words of right? Because it seems like many trust more in the words of wrong than in the words of right. They will more quicker believe themselves to experience something of a negative effect rather than something of a positive effect. And it's all because of the way that they're thinking, the way their thoughts are arranged in their mind, what they hold and structure as the foundation of creation is what they experience. How they see people in their world is how people react to them in their world. It is only but a mirror image on the outside. Everything is coming from within. And it's all being made possible by the word, which is the thought, which is the invisible portion of I and I. And that invisible portion surely becomes visible. See? And whatsoever it is, it has power within itself to become that very thing and appear before you as itself. You see it? So, father-son relationship to your word. You are the father, your word is your son. Your word is in your bosom, as the son is in the father's bosom. You see it? And you send out your word into the world. You see it? To save. You see it? Save your world. Save your reality. You see it? By speaking the right things. So that when your word go out and it is fruitful and multiply it return it to you not void, but it accomplish it all that you please, going wherever to you send it. You see it? So it's all about the eyes, them word. Being tuned and in balance with your word. And remember, say, a virtuous woman is hard to find. You see it? And you don't know why when I speak about woman, it's a difference. When I say woman, I'm speaking about the body. Your body is your woman, is your wife, is who you came out of your mother's and father's house and bonded with and became one flesh. Your woman, your body, the weaker vessel of the spirit that dwells within it. You see it? So a virtuous woman is hard to find. So a body that is patient and still is hard to find. Because everybody is about rushing and rushing and rushing and here and there and action and action. But that virtuosity, that stillness, that patience in a being is very hard to find. You see it? So it goes both for the male and for the female. You see it? Because more time they try to assume that the male has more patience than the female, of which we know it is not true. You see it? So we must overcome these little things so that we can come to the full realization of what is, what was, and what is to come. You see it? For it is all I and I. You see it? Everything, remember, is existing in your awareness of being, in your consciousness. Everything that you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch is all existing in your mind. You see it? And they're living, moving, and having their being in you. And so to each and every one, you are living and moving and having your being in everyone else. So it's all a oneness of perfection. And only he that know himself or know their self is who will be able to overcome. For to know yourself is to know your word and to trust in your word and to know that when you speak your word, it's coming from the place of absolute power and absolute authority and absolute dominion. And when it leaves your lips, it is girded with absolute power and absolute authority and absolute dominion. So it's for us to learn to step out of the way of our word and stop hindering it and being doubtful to our very word that we speak. And give it the power that is due to it. Yes, give to your son the power that is due to him. Your very word, your Lord. Stand behind it and speak it with confidence and certainty. And then do not waver, do not budge. And that which you speak shall be made manifest before you. You see it? So I do give thanks for each and every eye joining in with I, on a regular basis. We do give thanks for the regularity, because the universe and creation and I is of the same regularity. You know what I'm saying? We are operating off of habit. You see it? What we are habituous to is what we do. You see it? So, yeah, want to see the eye them on the regular. And don't forget, class 5, lesson 5 of High School of Thought this Sabbath at 3 p.m. my time, Ghana time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. You see it? And let us join the circle of unlimitedness, the circle of infinity, the circle of perfection, the circle of life. Yes, that flower of life that they say is made up of circles. The circle of life, yeah, that all things rise and fall. Like the waves of the ocean, so we rise and fall into and out of form, forming and unforming, yeah, in a universal flow or universal flow, universal flow of perfection. Yes, I. So to each and every eye who is perfect to I do give thanks to the eyes them. Presence of perfection with I, for we are all perfect beings. Imperfection is a sickness of the mind. And we understand that the mind cannot get sick. So it's an illusion of sickness upon the mind. in perfection. So seek to be perfect as thou art perfect, as your Father in heaven is perfect, as your word, your very being. Your Father in heaven, who you are, is perfect. Therefore seek to be perfect as he is perfect. Besides, as they show you the Christ came and was perfect as his Father is perfect. Yes, your word is perfect as you are perfect. When you send your word out, remember it don't return void. It return with whatever you have identified it as, and it brings it to you. Besides, so until such time, royal eyes, we do give thanks, blessings to each and every household. May your house be full of health, wealth, and love. Abundance of joy and prosperity to each and every eye, because we all deserve it, We are all deserving of abundance. You sight, we are all deserving of wealth and riches and a good life. So I pray to all the eyes them, each and every one of the eyes them, I pray to the eyes them in fullness too. Yes, because the eyes them deserve it. The eyes them deserve the freedom, man. You sight, when we were brought into a world of sin and, shapen into iniquity and fairness, a world of shortcomings, a world of sin, a world where they say, saying there is limitations in your life and you cannot do this and that and the other. And, a world of frustration. You see it? And then they gird us with iniquity, gird us with unfair reasonings, to keep us fighting against each other. You see it? But the perfect man is the man of peace. He is the perfect man. The man who don't disturb the peace of the land. He be the perfect man. See it? That's why they show you in scripture that Christ walked and was a friend of the publican and sinners. For he judged no one. He was the perfect man. You see it? Being not judgmental. If the woman out there and she a whore out to do what she have to do to feed her family, bless her and don't curse her. And if you can do something for her that she don't have to do it, then present it to her. Other than that, if you can't change a situation, be quiet and don't speak bad about anyone's situation if you yourself can't change it and is making a move to do so. You see it? Disturb not the peace of your brother and your sister, of your neighbor. That your peace be not disturbed. It's the law and the commands, man. So until such time, whole I am.